All right, listen, welcome to Seattle. I'm Mark Michael, and I want to give you my quick hot take right now. If anyone gives you one of these, they're not your friend. All right, come on, let's roll. This is the Belltown neighborhood of Seattle. We have essentially, I'm not gonna say born, but we were raised here in this neighborhood. Call it from Virginia Stewart all the way to basically the Space Needle over there. Daniel, my co-founder, and I, wife, parents, brother, sister, all here in this area for the last 2+ decades. And today I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of some of what's going on, starting with DevHub's headquarters right here. This is known as the Darth Vader building here in Seattle. Some of the biggest companies have started small here, blew up out of here. DevHub being one of them. We've been on the 3rd floor, 10th floor, all over this place. And it's just been a great Class A office building here in Belltown, Seattle, Washington. And then just about 2 blocks this way is Amazon's HQ. The reason I'm showing you that is strictly just, again, to get you a little bit of an orientation of what's up. I still think Seattle is a place where you come to go build the company that you want to build. It's basically a glorified study hall here. You're only competing against yourself. And that's why I fucking love it here. Some people call them Bezos' balls. I still think it's like a symbol of, this was like the time where like having an urban campus, like you're living closer to work in a city versus having your company in the suburbs. This was the pinnacle of that era. Again, everyone returned to work, but the attitude is different. Again, I still personally believe that remote work for us as a small company under 100 people is a really hard thing to pull off because we started recruiting from all over the United States of America. And again, you know, because our headquarters is here in Seattle and we don't have another office, let's say anywhere else, just because you live in Seattle, to bring people to the office just never felt fair. It felt like maybe you're penalizing the people that live close, when we have people now, again, in Texas, California, New York City, New York State, New Jersey. And so again, like, there was just no way. But for a company like Amazon, who has offices all over, making people come to work, the difference is I think people come to work and leave at 3. Anyway, so it's changed since then. Every New Year's for the last 2 years, Kenny G will come outside of Jazz Alley right here and play. And you can see the Space Needle kind of through there. But anyway, Kenny G will come play a song there. You can find those videos on the internet. And if you know Kenny G, smooth jazz. Smooth jazz was Kenny G.
Overrated thing in your traveler's life?
Airport lounges, and I would say even the fancier credit cards, unnecessary. They're just always dirty. There's always food on the floor. Every time you go to an airport lounge, go look. Tell me there's not food on the floor. Tell me there's not like a dirty glass still left by the person that was there 30 minutes ago. And again, no fault. I mean, people just come and abuse it, especially all the American Express lounges. Wherever the best restaurant is in the airport is where I actually like to sit. And it has a view of the people. I think, look, I'm the guy that likes to go to the airport 3 hours early. My friends hate me. When a trip is over, I'm like, let's go to the airport. I'll go 5 hours early. My business partner hates me for that. Again, I like sitting around. I think the people watching at the airport is great. I feel a little bit productive. Music sounds better. Everything just feels better at the airport. The getting to it and all the other stuff is just like all the anxiety. But once you're through the security gate, I fucking love being there. Let me see if this guy is not working right now. Let's see, hold on. Let me go here. Let's go here. That's Rick, 5th Avenue Barbers. Go see him if you want to get a good fade. Classic barber. They don't make them like him anymore. Right down the street is Palace Kitchen. Up here is Lola, Serious Pie, Top Pot Donuts. I love when like we're filming and people stare, because there's 2 types of looks you get. There's the look of, the fuck is this guy doing? And then there's the look of like, who is he? Right? And it's like, those are really the 2 options you're gonna get. I would say it's almost 50-50, which is what's scary for some people to shoot content, is because again, like that intimidation, that you sometimes feel by doing this, or the cringe you might feel by doing this. Again, I always just think like, what's on the other side of the video? Who sees that video and is like, I'm gonna do video now because if that guy's not scared, I'm not scared. And it's like, I don't know, I think about all those things when we do these types of videos. It's like, how do you give people that confidence? I was asked the other day, like, Mark, where does your confidence come from? And I gave a speech about a year ago at a conference. I said, it comes from delusion. I literally just think I'm the greatest of all time. Like, if you ask me right now to be quarterback of the Patriots, I bet you I can do it better than Tom Brady. Like, that's how psycho I think.
Because he's not the quarterback of the Patriots.
Right, again, and I don't watch sports. But again, like I always think, if you hate Tom Brady, you hate me. That's how I look at it. This is Cannonball Arts by the people that do Bumper Shoot. My other good friend has his art thing over at what used to be the former Bergman Luggage. And I fucking love that guy. He does such a good job for Seattle. People should actually cheer him on more. There's Neb, which is short for Nebbiolo, which happens to be my business partner's favorite wine, in case you want to get him a bottle. Nebbiolo. This is Serious Pie. Tom Douglas, obviously, so is Neb. Everyone's like, it's Serious Pie pizza. I think it's glorified flatbread. But again, that's just my hot take. Again, we've talked about it before. This is Lola. That's Hotel Andra. Hotel Andra is where we put our best customers that come to visit DevHub HQ. Lola is what I always tell people is Howard Schultz's favorite breakfast. He always ordered, like, I think it was like the octopus mash or smash, whatever they call it. Next door is Asagio's restaurant, which is where we take people for dinner a lot, alongside of Le Pichet, alongside of El Gaucho, some of our favorite restaurants here in Seattle.
What's your favorite thing to do in Seattle?
Sleep. I am a professional sleeper when I'm in Seattle. I mean, if I can get in bed by 6 p.m., it was a
6
free,
p.m.
oh yeah, it's the best.
You're in bed by 6 p.m.?
I'm not sleeping, but yeah, the best. I mean, don't forget, I don't have kids. So it's like, you know, I'm getting in bed, I'm watching YouTube, I'm reading. The ideal day in terms of like routine, work out in the morning, work. I'm oversimplifying all of this. So work out in the morning, work, go home, you know, obviously eat, whatever, read, take a shower, read, watch YouTube, go to sleep. That's like the best day ever. This is supposed to be a hotel. I don't know if it got approved or not yet. That's supposed to be like it's a Cloud Inn, a Shiloh Inn Suites type place. This used to be a CVS. Before that, it was called Ralph's. It was a great spot. Go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster. And we're good. All right, cool. All right, let's go up to DevHub HQ. This is a really good sushi place. I think what they made it really good and smart is that you're doing it by the weight of the sushi. So you can get 1 piece, 2 pieces, 4 pieces. You're not stuck with a whole roll that maybe you don't want to eat. And that's what they innovated. And so I always think like, and there's a line a lot of times from here all the way over there. It's like, that's tiny, it's sushi. We've all been to a sushi restaurant, right? We've seen the ones that float, the ones that come on little cars. We've seen obviously the sushi bars, the omakases. Doing it by weight was just a tiny little tweak that got them to really get popular and blow up. Welcome to DevHub HQ here in Seattle, Washington. We used to have essentially the 10th floor from where we are through that wall all the way around the corner. We seem to have the 3rd floor. Post-pandemic, we went back to this space on the 10th floor here. But what we did is we kind of converted it into very light desk work. And it's basically one big glorified living room and kind of like, I don't know, I call it like more like a strategy den. So when we have customers in town, or Daniel and I are working here, or anyone else that wants to come in doing errands in the city, it's like a more comfortable place to just be for a short time versus like you're clocking in at 9 and you're clocking out at 5. And so that's kind of the layout now that you see here at DevHub. Obviously you see like franchise, 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 all franchise. Again, everyone's always like, oh, what does DevHub do? And what I always say is like, do you know what a franchise is? Everyone Everyone's like, yeah. And like, what is the franchise? Oh, McDonald's. Oh, what is McDonald's? How many locations does McDonald's have? Oh, thousands. Great. So for every one of those thousands of locations, they need a website. DevHub is the technology that powers those websites for brands with a lot of locations. Why? Oh, because they want to control corporate, wants to control promos, hours, online ordering, pricing, all of that without having to go to each site one by one by one by one. They can do it, I can do it, you can do it using a simple platform like DevHub. And we do that. We've launched at this point over 300 plus brands. And about 2 years ago, we started offering it direct to brands. Before that, we used to offer it only through partners. Daniel Russ, the brains of the operation.
Big star.
He lets me be CEO and run around like an idiot. And so